everyone and welcome to Jubilee Road. So guys, as you can see in front of you, you know exactly what we are looking at here today. Now many of you have guessed what loco this is going to be, and some of you did get it right. And so, now you know what this loco is. So guys, in today's video, we'll be looking at the all-new Rapido Trains Canadian Royal Hudson. Now, as usual with my reviews, we'll be having a look at the box and what we get in the box, having a look at the model in detail, and then running it around the layout to see how it copes with day-to-day running on a British layout, because this is very not British, is it guys? So, straight off, I absolutely love the box. You know, we've got a lovely picture here of the Royal Hudson. This is number 2823, not the one I have. And you can just see there, the Rapido Trains ink just there. Now this company really does know what they're doing. So what I'm going to do, show you the end of the box to show you exactly what we've got here. We've got Royal Hudson, British Columbia. It's oil tender and it's number 2860. With DCC sound. You didn't think I'd have the one without sound, did you guys? So let's open the box, which can be icons of steam over there. So can be a little bit of a pain because this really does not want to come off very easily. And again, on the front we do have a nice silhouette of the loco itself, and this is actually number 2860. You can see the number just there. So now we just get the top off. If it wants to come off, that is. Yes, it does. That's always good. Right, so we got a few different bits and pieces in the box. So first off, we have this. Now this is pretty much the operating manual for the loco. Comes in 2 languages. One side's English, and I'm not sure what the other one is. I haven't checked. But in here, that's all. There is a lot, guys, of information. Here's all the sound functions just here. It goes up to 25. Each individual sound you can do things with. You can change the whistle. You can go into the CVs it's telling you, running in. And Rapido Trains do like to have a bit of a laugh. So if you get this model, have a read through some of this. They do make a couple of jokes here and there, and I think that's really nice. You've got to have fun in this hobby and not take it so seriously all the time. Well, that's my thing anyway. So yeah, really nice operator's manual there. Next piece of paper we have is this. Now this is advertising Rapido's next steam locomotive, which is the D10 10-wheeler. Now, I wish they hadn't put this in, you guys, because I'm already tempted by it. Yeah, it's going to be just as expensive as this, and you can see a picture of the real loco there. Nice looking loco, actually, a bit smaller than the one we're going to look at today. Then the last bit of paper, well, 2 bits of paper. We have the exploded diagram. You can see it here with all the different parts, and wow, that's a lot of parts. And then we got that side as well. And then we got this little thing, I guess is for a magazine, I would think. You can just see it there. You can subscribe to it. You can put your name here. But don't think I'll be doing that because I'm in the completely wrong country. But anyway. Now, let's get into the box. Really well packed, guys. You've got this lovely foam insert to protect the loco, which you really do need. And if we just have a look here. Yes, guys, the loco is not in the box. The reason why I've done that, I do not want to be taking this loco in and out of the box. It's not a good idea. So in here then, we do have a few bags to quickly take a look at. This one is a spare drive wheel set, and we do have, I believe, yes, a couple of spare traction tyres, which is good because they don't last as long as the model will. So in this side then, we have, this might be hard to see, guys, just see there, they are headboards. British Columbia, Canada, they say on them. We've got a few other bits of detail. We've got a knuckle coupler in there as well, and a couple of other bits of detail. And right in the bottom, if I can get it out, is this. This is actually Let me just unscrew it. You've got a flat head one side. Screw that back on. And this side we have a Phillips. Yeah, that was really nice of Rapido to include that in the box. This does take the drive wheel set off, guys, and it will fit the screws on the model, so you can keep this safe. So if you ever need to take the body off or whatever, you got this to help you. So, I think I know what you're all waiting for, guys. Let's take a look at the model itself. So here, guys, is the model itself. Now, guys, this loco is absolutely stunning, which you'll probably see as we go through the video. So let's start at the front of the model first. So, straight away, we do have that lovely curving handrail. That really does look nice. In the center, we do have a operating headlight. And just above that, you have the number, which I did say is 2860. And that is a lit number board, which you can toggle on and off with the function buttons. And then just on the top, you can just see these either side here. These are marker lights, which also operate. You can either have them green or you can have them white. So let's go a bit further down towards the bottom of the loco. We do have a coupler in there, and usually it's not black, it's more of a sort of a rusty metal colour, which I quite like actually. And also we do have a handrail here and a little bit of pipe work here. We've also got nicely modelled steps just going up to the running plate of the locomotive. So straight away, this loco is already looking really nice. So let's carry on having a look at the detail of the loco. So we're at the side now, and just here you can see the Royal Crest just at the front. Now that is really well modelled. If you can zoom in, but I'm not going to because it'll probably blur it, but it is really well painted and it really does look the part. Now I believe this is a little worker's plate just here, you can see it there. So yeah, really nice. Got the cylinder here, and all the motion is extremely well modelled, and we do have the lovely white wheels there. Really looks nicely painted. Also then we go a bit further along, we do have the 2860 number, which is printed absolutely perfectly there on the side of the model, and the livery is really well done. I can't find anything that doesn't look quite right on the livery. All the lines are absolutely, well, they're perfect, guys. So if we just move the camera a little bit this way so we can have a look at the cab area, plenty of detail to look at here. So this is the cab area of the model then. We do have opening windows. I'm not going to do that now, but we do. We have this nice curving handrail again around the cab area. We have some plates just here which are legible if you look at them. Really well printed. We got loads of pipe detail here. We got the firebox, really looking nice all the way down here. Cab door there which doesn't open, and we got the steps down to the track or up to the cab area. Now quite a large cab on this model. We're not used to cabs quite this size here in the UK. And also you can see the bell just sat there. Yeah guys, so far this engine is pretty incredible. The tender of the model is just as well detailed as the locomotive itself. So straight away we do have the British Columbia written there in sort of the yellow colour, and yeah, it really does look nice, well printed and really nice and crisp there. The lining, perfect, no gaps or anything around it. It really does look nice. You can see the wheel set it's sat on. Again, it's very well detailed and really does look nice. Now, this is interesting. You can see between the loco here, it looks like a corridor connection like we get here in the UK. Now, I don't think any of, well, I know for a fact none of our steam locos here in the UK have this. You can just see it there. Looks like a connection in between a Mark 1 coach or something, doesn't it? But we certainly don't have that in the UK. And that in there is sprung loaded, so it always touching the back of the locomotive when it's running around the layout. So let's go and continue having a little bit more look at the details, and then we'll get this loco running. just have a quick look at the top of the model then. We got the nice, as they call it, a bathtub chimney. You can quite see why, because of the way it looks. We go a bit further, we got plenty of detail. As I said, we got the bell, we got pipework. And that little contraption just there in front of the cab there, that is the dynamo. If we keep going along, we do have lovely handrails on the tender there. And you can see the water filling hatches and all that kind of stuff. Round the back again, we do have the number. We have lovely moulded ladders. And we do have an operational light there as well. And the coupler fitted. So guys, overall, this loco is incredible thing to look at. Really, really well detailed. So let's get it on the track, talk about some of the functions, and get it running. Now I have put the loco on the track. So we're going to have a little look at the functions, sound functions, and see how it performs. Now, we do have a number of lighting functions on the model. So, as usual with the American and Canadian sort of locos, pressing 0 does operate the main headlight. So let's press that. So you can see, really nice and bright. Yeah, I really do like that. So the number board is actually on function 14. Just see it come on there. And then the last one is actually, we're going to put the marker lights on, which you can see on the top of the model. Now they are on, I believe, yeah, function 6 they are on. So if we press 6, you can see them on. Now if you want them green, you have to press it off and then on again, and they come on green. That's a really nice touch, Rapido Trains, really like that. We do have a cab light, which is not easy to see in the daylight, so we won't be looking at that, but it does have it. And also, it does have a firebox glow, which I don't remember any other loco, especially from that side of the world, having a firebox glow. I believe it might be the first one. So let's get the loco running. Now at the moment, it's not running amazingly because it does say in the manual it really does need a good run in. So let's select reverse. You see the headlights going off. And now let's go down to the footbridge. It runs extremely quiet, guys. That's definitely one thing it's got going for it. There is virtually no motor noise with that whatsoever. As you can see, yeah, it's running pretty well there. Really, really nice. So we just stop the loco there. This loco does have an independent brake option if you want to use that. Because it does take a while for the loco to actually slow down, which is realistic, I suppose. You can see how gradually it slows down there. So, as you can see, yeah, it really, really runs absolutely flawlessly there. Little bit, you know, better once it gets its proper running here at the layout. Now, this is the digital sound version. You can get one without the sound, but I couldn't have this loco without it. The sound, according to the manual, does run on DC mode. So if you only have DC, the sound does work. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but according to the manual, it does. Now, we've got 25 sound functions on this model. Now, I am not going to play all of them, guys, because we're going to be here all day. I'm going to pick a few different ones so you can hear what we've got. The model is actually equipped with 2 speakers. One is in the locomotive itself, and one is in the tender. So, this should be fun, guys. Now, to make the sound actually come on is function 8, which normally is with most locos that are made over that side of the world. So, function 8 then. You can hear the dynamo starting. Now then, function 1 is actually the bell. So let's have a listen to that. Really, really nice quality bell. So the next one is the whistle. Now this has come preset on, I believe, about 4 different whistles. The preset whistle is not that brilliant. I'm not a fan of it at all. It's the weakest sort of whistle I think the model comes with. So all you have to do is go into the CVs and pick which ones you want. Now 2860 exists today. It's still around. I'm not 100% sure if it's still running, but it was around about 2007, 2008. I've seen videos of it. Now really good for Rapido trains. They have put 2860's whistle on this decoder. So that is what I've changed it to. Guys, this is by far the best steam whistle I have ever heard on a HO/00 gauge locomotive. There is no comparison. So have a listen to this, guys. Now, you can make it as long or as short as you want. So that was a short one. So you press function 2 again for longer, and this is what we get. Just wow, listen to that, guys. That is absolutely incredible noise. Yeah, wow, absolutely love that. We've got loads of other functions then, as I said. So this is coal shoveling we've got here, but this is an oil-fired loco. So if you can't use that mode, because that wouldn't happen, because it's, as I said, it is an oil-fired loco. Now function 9 is actually heavy mode. And normally that doesn't make a lot of difference, but oh my gosh, on this loco you have never heard anything like it. It's really impressive. And others, we've got air pump, which is on function 21. We've got the oil burner. Now this will be used on this one. Smoke unit is on 11, but this model is not fitted with it. And you got coast mode and dimmer, which is for the light. And yeah, really quite impressive. As I said, we don't need to go through all the functions on the model today, because it will take a while. So then guys, what we're going to do, we're going to send it around the layout and have a couple of shots of it running around the layout. And then at the end we'll have the conclusion and tell you the price. That's the bit I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, so British Columbia Royal Hudson, enjoy one of your first runs around the layout. Well, guys, there we go. You saw the couple of shots of the model running around the layout. And that's the air pump, which does kicking automatically at certain points. So what can I say about this model? Just wow. It's the best steam sound I have heard from a model, again in HO00 gauge. It is absolutely fantastic. Good volume, really good deep noise. I gotta hand it to Rapido, they've done a fantastic job with their sound on this model. So guys, in conclusion then, well, it's absolutely incredible. This is the best loco I have here at Jubilee Road at the moment. It's made so well, extremely well detailed, and I did forget to mention, this is die-cast up here, so it really does weigh a lot. It's it's so well put together, and that sound is incredible, guys. It really is. So the bit I've been not really looking forward to is the price of these models. You might know how much these are. Wow, it's the most expensive loco I've ever bought. Now, these are currently on Rails as Sheffield for sale in the UK. Oh gosh, these are £530 or 540, one of them. Now, there's no getting away, that is an extremely high price for a HO gauge locomotive. I know that, but about 150 of that is import duty. Because if you don't live in the UK, everything that we buy from America, Canada or other countries, not in Europe, we have to pay a lot of import duty. Amazingly, I've only actually paid £50 out of my wages for this loco. It just so happened that I've had money from selling locos and other things, so that's why I've actually gone ahead and bought one. And again, guys, there's no getting away from the fact this loco is extremely expensive. I was a bit worried spending that much money on one loco, I've got to be honest, but now I've had it, looked at it and watched it round the layout, it was one heck of a good decision. Yeah, so Rapido Trains, I've got to give you 11 out of 10 for this, which is your first steam loco, or everyone says it is. It actually isn't Rapido's first steam locomotive. Rapido did make another steam locomotive for the UK, which is the Stirling single, and that's a very beautiful model as well. So guys, that is the end of the review. Please let me know what you think of this model. In my opinion, it's stunning, but you might have different. So guys, that's the end. Please don't forget the Facebook page, and the YouTube meetup is just over a week away at the Severn Valley Railway here in the UK, so don't forget that. I'll be back here at Jubilee Road or on location very soon. Thank you very much for watching, guys.